Welcome to Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. If you're into interior design, you will love it here. I'm Suzanne, the interior designer behind this channel and your host. I want to welcome you to our festive season edition of videos. There's a lot in store for you in this video today. We're going on a shopping trip to HOMEGOODS and TJ Maxx. We're searching for essentials that you need for successful entertaining at the holidays, but also, of course, Pottery Barn dupes. We also have some Sonoma dupes. In addition to that, see, I told you there's a lot in this video. We have some design finds. We're reviewing design finds that I've purchased, and I'll let you know how it's going. And then something new, at the end of the video, I have some gift recommendations. If you're a bit lost on what to buy for certain people, I'm going to always include for the rest of the season a high-end gift and also a low-end price gift. So why don't we jump into these very fun topics, and we're headed into my kitchen for a quick chat. I wanted to show you something that I found on a recent shopping trip. I was actually out searching for hand towels for the holidays to make a point on a video, and I found great ones, so I thought we'll put it in this video. And then it inspired a search for Pottery Barn versus TJ Maxx and HOMEGOODS items. So that's the theme of this video. But it was all inspired by these hand towels right here. And I wanted to say before I show them to you, I think hand towels are one of those things that we forget at the holidays, are something that guests judge our home on. I know you probably don't invite people over that are judging your home, but people do. And you want them to feel comfortable in your home and happy and festive. And one of the things that they touch all the time are the hand towel. So this is something that people forget to put some effort into, or you buy them at the last minute and you, by the way, a lot of fuzz are coming off of these. I don't know if you can see it, but you buy things at the last minute, and hand towels are quite ugly in a lot of retailers. And that's not shade against the retailer. I think it's manufacturers just aren't putting a lot of effort into these, and that's fine. But I found great ones, and I have more to share than these. So that's coming up in this video. But let me just show you mine in case you also like them. A lot of us have neutrals in our home, and right now have taupe. By the way, I already opened them so I can show you closer up. But these are by Caro Home. They're tagged, so if you do like them, you can purchase them from the description box on my video or by pausing it. But these are only $14.99, and let me show you up close. So this is the side that's supposed to show, and they're very fluffy and luxurious. And we have the taupe, a snowflake motif, and the cream, which I was looking for taupe and cream, or taupe or cream. Maybe I would have put a little black in mine. If you don't have black in your home, don't judge that statement. But I have a lot of black and white taupe and some gold, but also a fun caramel color lately. These are something that I recommend. I haven't washed them yet. They won't be as fuzzy after that point. But $14.99 for this set. Here are some super silly reminders for a party, and I know you know, but sometimes we forget while we're preparing, but always change the toilet roll before anyone walks in the door. Have extra toilet roll in a basket, a cabinet, whatever, at guest fingertips. If you're ever out shopping and you see a pretty looking plunger, buy that for your powder room so that it's there when you have company in case, worst case scenario, someone needs it. Try to have someone, or if you remember yourself, switch out the hand towel halfway through your get-together. Always have a fresh soap when company comes in the bathroom, and something special is always nice, and a room spray in the powder room is very helpful to people because people will rarely put your exhaust fan on when they're visiting because it draws attention. Now, I have a couple more hand towels to show you. You're looking at one now from TJ Maxx. I like this green, and I like its simplicity, and it's nice and plush. It's the same brand as the one that I showed you up close and personal. And then there is another one that is a red toile. So if you have a lot of greens, I showed you that. If you have a lot of reds, you have this. Or if you're neutral, you might want to pick the one that I chose. But I also want to point out that anytime you're out shopping, browse through those hand towels and dish towels and oven mitts, because if you find some that are attractive, you really should grab them because they are hard to find, as I've already described. Well, here is our last bathroom item. And did you guys notice this gingerbread bath rug at Pottery Barn? It's new for this year. Now, they had these really cute doormats for the last 2 years with this gingerbread theme, but now they have a bath rug. And it is a little bumpy, so that's not great for people who have sensory issues and could slip. But if you don't have any of that going on in your life, these are pretty cute. But I found one at TJ Maxx that is such a huge savings. Theirs is super adorable, and it's $14.99. And again, you could get that or the Pottery Barn version via my tags. Pottery Barn has a really beautiful motif going with trees, and it's embroidered, and there are faint colors of white, cream, tan in their items. There are pillows and they're beautiful stockings. And I found one that is so similar at TJ Maxx. This one is $12.99 and it's made of wool. It's just very delicate, beautiful. It has that rustic luxe look, kind of like a lodge, but it's also kind of dainty in a way too. But I thought this was such a great price for all of these beautiful details on there and the work that must have gone into it. So $12.99 for this. What a fun find. Have you noticed that Pottery Barn is really going strong on their Lazy Susan merchandise? Well, they have a couple of marble Lazy Susans. I chose this one because it's the newest of all of them, and it's great for entertaining, but also great to have on your counter if you have a lot there and you need to find things and not use up a lot of space. Now, I found this one at TJ Maxx. It's the Marble Snowflake Lazy Susan. The inlay of the snowflake is super beautiful, very elegant. It is made of wood. I think you can't tell from my photographs what it's made of, but that is what it is. And this one is $24.99, so I thought that was a great price, first of all, to have real marble. Second of all, to have the Lazy Susan mechanism, because typically they are a little more expensive, whatever the material, wood, marble, ceramics. So I thought this was a great design find. I have a few throw pillows for you, and the first one is this gingerbread house pillow. Now at Pottery Barn, they've had these, 3 years, 2 years? I don't know. But theirs is $79.50 and beautiful. But I found this really fun one at TJ Maxx. It's $19.99, and it's just a little more light and whimsical than theirs. And I think it goes well with other things that I'm showing you. It matches the bath mat, but I'm sure you wouldn't have these in the same room. But I thought the price was so good for this. And I like the little snow detail, the pretty ribbon, and those little hearts under the windows are just so cute. Okay, so $19.99 for this excellent find. The Mr. Spice gingerbread pillow was such an original, and people loved it when it came out. And now it's a bestseller, as well as the rest of his extended family. He keeps adding to his family, and this year there is a cat and dog. But if you haven't dabbled in the gingerbread pillow game, then you might be able to with savings. And this one is $40 less than the Pottery Barn gingerbread pillow. Now, if you were planning on getting the whole family, obviously you should go for the Pottery Barn. But this one is 26 by 19, so larger than the Pottery Barn. And I think it's just a little bit cuter. I don't know if you agree. At Williams-Sonoma and Pottery Barn, they have nostalgic pieces, and both of them have very nostalgic cookie jars. Well, I have some options from TJ Maxx. I was so thrilled to find these. The first one I'll start with is Rudolph. If you did go for the TJ Maxx version of Rudolph versus the Pottery Barn, you'd be saving $40. And this one is very on point with the actual Rudolph that's in the holiday special that's on TV. It's very kitsch, very huge and surprising, and that's the whole point of it. It's just supposed to be a bit of a wow factor. So that is this guy. If you know somebody's a big fan of Rudolph and the Christmas special, you can put homemade cookies in this and give this to them as a very personal touch gift. And the same with, you know, the Santa cookie jars or whatever cookie jar. I also love the Pottery Barn one for it just being kind of, you just want to pinch those cheeks. Now, this isn't something that, you know, would be for everybody. But if you do like kitsch and if you do like nostalgia, that would definitely be your thing. There is also a beautiful classic Santa at Williams-Sonoma. You can only get this exact version there. I love the idea that he's got his monogram mug in his hand. That's one of my favorite things. And they do have a black Santa there too, which is ideal to have the options. Now, take a look at mine from TJ Maxx. They have one nostalgic Santa cookie jar, and he's adorable. He's a bit portly. But this is $16.99, so that's an excellent price, and it's a good brand, Godinger. So that would also be a nice hostess gift. You know, it's nice when you're giving a gift to anyone that you know that you've got a decent brand as well. So this is exactly that. And compare that to the Pottery Barn Cheeky Santa, which is $109 versus my $16.99, you know. Now their Cheeky Santa is winking, and that's pretty cute. He's just huge and shocking, you know, the Pottery Barn version. And that is, if that's the look you're going for, wow, you want him. Now, I have some more nostalgia coming up next, which I found in store. So let's head back to the store and take a peek. I loved this pillow if you're going for that nostalgic look like they are at Pottery Barn and Williams-Sonoma. It's the Farmhouse by Rachel Ashwell, and this is the Jolly Wreath Santa pillow. $19.99, and it's a 20 by 20. I think that's a great price for a 20 by 20. I love the piping on the side. That's a very nice detail. But I think what makes this Santa a little more upscale is that beautiful wreath around the design. And I found another pillow that actually looks great with this because it also has that wreath. It has this hand-painted look. It possibly is hand-painted, but I doubt it. But it looks like it is. Now take a look at this little fellow. It's the Nutcracker Wreath Tapestry pillow, and also 20 by 20. So you could get the pair of these. This one's a little bit more, about $5 more. But you could put them strategically on your sectional or at either end of your sofa, maybe two of these on two rocking chairs outside, as long as it's a covered porch. But I think these just look great together, and a very kind of traditional, lovely suburban home look. You know what I mean? Now, I found others that were just such a fantastic deal, and they're by Martha Stewart. So these are a pair of Nutcracker pillows. She calls them the Nutcracker Pals pillows, and it's two for $24.99. Now, one of these looks like he's a tad nude, but it's actually that he has a white beard. And I also thought these pair of Nutcrackers look a little bit like a South Park character. So if you're a fan of South Park, you might think these are funny to have around for that reason too. But a super traditional look, and they remind me of pillows that my sister-in-law had. And the size of these are perfect for taking a little nap and wrapping your arm around something, or having them in your own bedroom or a guest bedroom. Lining them up on the pillows would be really cute, but I think these would look great on the sofa with the wreath pillows that I showed you right before them. I wanted to squeeze these in here. I thought this pair of pillows was such a great deal and also a great size, 20 by 20. So 2 pillows for $24.99, and I thought they would look so nice with the Santa and Nutcracker pillows that have the wreath. So then you've got something that matches in addition to your other pillows. And then having some other items of other sizes squeezed in there in different areas. You know what it would be really good for is a sectional, because you have so much space to fill with pillows and everybody needs one sitting on there. So anyway, I just wanted to squeeze that in there because I thought that they were a good match for that, but also such a great deal. This bed by Pottery Barn is made to perfection. It has the ideal layers and it has the mochaccino look, and that's very woodsy and lovely, earthy. And I found a quilt that is identical to theirs. So at the bottom of the bed and on some of the shams, we have the washed velvet quilt in mochaccino by Pottery Barn. And I'm comparing king to king because TJ Maxx only has the one size in this. They're known for that, but that's how you get your great values, by searching. But I've done the work for you. So at TJ Maxx, you can have a very similar velvet quilt, ultra soft, in fact, and it is $59.99. So what an amazing savings. And the thing is, on the photo on theirs, it doesn't show you much, but if you can see on their label, the bed isn't made to perfection the way that Pottery Barn's is. And that's what's so fabulous about Pottery Barn. They really know how to merchandise things and style things, and you can get ideas from them, but also their items are so high quality. And I've seen that velvet quilt many times in store in different colors. I bet you have too. And that is such a great piece, so it's worth the money. But we have this fabulous chance find at TJ Maxx, and it is tagged, and I think it is super lovely for the $59.99. So you can kind of steal their look for a lower price if you didn't have the budget for the Pottery Barn item, and both are tagged. In addition to the sheets that were shown in that last bedroom, this would look beautiful, these sheets in particular, under that quilt. Or that quilt would look nice on top of this comforter at the bottom with the layering. This is a very special look by Pottery Barn, the winter solstice sort of look and the woodland look. So I love these pieces, and I found something by Martha Stewart that is in the same vein. It is the Whimsy Nordic pillow, and this could be placed in the bedroom on your other looking Nordic bedding, but I thought this would look fantastic on your creamy colored sofa. So many people have a lot of cream throughout their home and are trying to be delicate in the color palette where they're not adding too much color, and I think this would be good for that. So you've got your holiday themes, absolutely, with the holiday trees in there, and there's a touch of red here and there, but it's not overwhelming. So if you were looking for something a little more understated than the things that I've shown you previously, this is a really nice pillow, and having a 12 by 30 on the sofa right there in the middle or on bedding is just so supremely ideal. So I wanted to show you this one because it's something that I actually have my eye on too for my living room. So there you go. Both Pottery Barn and West Elm and some other high-end retailers have skiing as the theme for their holiday ornaments and bedding. There's a lot of brand new bedding at Pottery Barn this year, two sets that have skiing as a theme. but to me, these look a lot like Pottery Barn teen items where it's got a watercolor and more colorful look. So I wanted to include these because I thought they were such a good deal too. We've got the Aspen watercolor skier sheet set, and I've got the different prices there for you for twin, queen, and king. And if you did like the skiing theme at Pottery Barn in West Elm, but you thought the prices were a tad high for the bedding, this is a great option for you. Pottery Barn also has some really cute skiing ornaments that you might see in my video, 2 videos back, I think it is, where I've got all of the Pottery Barn ornaments for the season. Scalloped edges are absolutely on trend, and I know this isn't a Pottery Barn dupe, Ballard Designs was way ahead of everyone else on this scallop thing because I think it's meant to look like ruffles. Well, they have beautiful doormats. I don't know if you've ever checked theirs out, but this one is so lovely, and theirs is on sale, and it has the red detail, but I prefer this amazing TJ Maxx scalloped choir mat. So $14.99 is such a good price for a mat of this width. It's 34 inches wide. Beautiful. And I love the green. If green isn't your thing, then that Ballard is probably a little more for you. But if you have an opportunity, check out their doormats because they have some really fun looks. But honestly, for the money, this is the one to get, in my opinion, and I would love to have it. But my gosh, I keep buying everything in my videos. My husband is out buying something from my video right now during his lunch break, and that is so sweet of him. During my lunch break, I'm recording a video, so we're all contributing. But I hope you'll agree, if you don't have your doormat game ready for the holidays, you're in the game now with this one. I was kind of shocked to see 2 porcelain platters for $9.99, but yes, that is what's available here. And I have some other pieces that match it that I found. I couldn't believe it. But I do enjoy the nutcracker motif. I'm not sure if you do, but it is very fun, but also quite elegant. It's really fun to go and see that show at the holidays, but this video is getting long, so let's skip all that. You know what these are great for? If you're invited to a party and they've asked you to bring something, you can put it on this platter, and the platter can be a gift as well, or you can take that thing home with you. What? But I love these. I'm considering getting these. I don't know. My budget is faltering, but they also have little salad plates to go with it. So you know how the new bag is to have your traditional china, if you already own that, and then to switch up your salad plates. Well, these are some cute ones to switcheroo, and you get 4 of them for $19.99. So I thought all of these would look lovely on a table. You could use these salad plates as dessert plates. I don't know if this is something that you do at your family, but we all take a little slice of all of the different desserts, and you kind of need a bigger plate for that. What a bunch of animals we are. Look, I'm probably the one that started doing that. But you could use them in that regard too, or as a salad, of course. Now, how cute, and I think these are all such a wonderful deal. I have them tagged. For 2024, Pottery Barn has been featuring cut glass, and they've had these in different colors throughout the year, but for the holidays, they're featuring the red and the green on tables together. It looks so pretty. And then there have been some images that I've seen that are just the red, and I like that so much. Well, I found this set of 4 Coupe glasses at TJ Maxx, and it's $25, $24.99. And they're so tall and slender on the stem, so I thought they were extra elegant. I featured these not just because I think the glasses are so wonderful, but I do have my own peppermint bark drink recipe that goes so well in a coupe glass. That's the way that I've served it. And it would look extra special in these glasses, I thought. So I thought I would squeeze these in. So let me tell you about that recipe really quickly. Peppermint bark ice cream. You can scoop it in small round scoops or one big one, and then drizzle white chocolate liqueur over it. I like Mozart white chocolate liqueur. It was a gift I got from a boss year after year back in the day. And also Godiva is so good. Those are the two brands I would recommend for this. And you do about a shot of that over it. And then you poke a cut plastic, it has to be plastic, drink straw in it. The papers would never withstand this. And you poke that in the scoop of ice cream. And then you can take a peppermint bark shard and put it right in the top as a decoration. But something that I did before is just using a ghirardelli square of the peppermint bark flavor. And you just put it, the corner, in the top of the ice cream, and it looks so pretty. Your guests kind of wait as it melts and stir it a bit with that straw, or they could sip the alcohol right out of it and eat the peppermint ice cream after. But it's so delicious together as it melts. And it's kind of a conversation piece if people don't know each other at your get-together, to swirl it around while they talk. It's a lot of fun. So just a thought. You could also, if you wanted to be more express in the situation, just put those ingredients in a blender, and not too much, and that is a nice idea too. Now, if you'd rather just skip all of the sweet dessert type of drinks and you really love a champagne, these are so beautiful as well. It's the same maker. They're meant to go together because they have different glassware like this. But these were the ones that they had that were the best price. And this is the 4-pack flower flute glass. So they do have a fluted detail, which it's hard to see in my image, but these are $19.99 for 4. So pretty. And these would look great for the holidays and also Valentine's Day. Perhaps you're familiar with the Icon drink glasses, and if not, now you will be, but they are glasses that come out that are kind of old-fashioned drink size and perfect for soda and soft drinks too. And they have the icons of different holidays and seasons on them. And I found some at the TJ Maxx Home Goods company. And the image isn't ideal, but you get 2 of them for $14.99, which is a great price. And these are very cute. So they have the wreath motif or the gift motif available. And I thought these were really sweet, so I included them. A lot of people serve these with orange juice for brunches too. I spotted these 4 mugs because they look like Spode vintage coffee mugs. And it's hard to find those, but you can find them on, say, eBay or Poshmark, I believe. I think I saw some recently. Now, these have jewels and theirs did not. But these are particularly beautiful and understated with mostly the green and the gold. So it's not too over the top with these jewels. But I thought these would be a beautiful way to serve some coffee after your holiday meal or with your holiday brunch. My mother always served coffee in crystal mugs, and they were from a brand that I forget. I'm sorry. Why did I bring it up? Now, but somehow coffee tastes delicious in a glass or a crystal. I don't know why, but it also tastes delicious in a diner mug, doesn't it? Okay, moving on, but I wanted to include those because I thought they were a good find, especially if you have Spode china, but even if you don't. Earlier, I mentioned that at HomeGoods and TJ Maxx, if you ever see anything that in terms of a dishcloth grab it. But I didn't think that was that helpful because I didn't help you find anything. But I noticed that Williams-Sonoma is doing free shipping right now. And if you've ever owned their dish towels, you know. But if you haven't, let me help out and say they are so high quality. They're larger than a normal dish towel. They look fabulous hanging over the oven handle if you're doing that thing. But they just last forever, and you can wash them and wash them and wash them, and they don't fade very easily. And I think they're a little impressive in the kitchen too. Even if you're not trying to impress anyone, they might make you smile when you see them. So I thought I would share these, but I also thought their green plaid was particularly nice, and I had never seen these before. So I included those too. And I'm just saying, Williams-Sonoma pot holders, which now I'm not including those, sorry, but those are so good. Maybe I will pop one in because I saw one that was really cute. Now, you need to make sure that you have your hand towel, dish towel, and oven mitt game going. But if you're shopping Williams-Sonoma, and I'll tag all of this stuff, something that is so important to have if you're hosting Christmas or Thanksgiving or Hanukkah, if you have a turkey, you know the moment when it comes out of the oven and everyone realizes that this thing needs to go on some kind of a platter to slice it, and you have to lift it. That's not easy, and people start using spoons and whatever. It's important to have turkey forks, and I own turkey forks from Williams-Sonoma, and they are a lifesaver. It's just so awesome. Now, if you're going to someone else's house, they are such a good hostess gift. They are the sharpest things that you've ever seen, though. So they do come with protectors on them. If you give them to someone, tell them to save those for sure. And they just are stored so easily under the oven in that drawer, wherever. But these are so great, and I highly recommend them because they make life so much easier on the day. I'm helping you find a lot of things where you're not scrambling right before hosting, but also good gifts. Tortoiseshell glassware is so on trend right now, and in my opinion, beautiful. So I was so excited to find these wine glasses. And I've featured many times a Walmart time and table, a small old-fashioned size glass, and then also the tall tumbler. And I will tag those because I own them. I love them. But I couldn't believe that I found this steal on these wine glasses. And it's nice to have a different shape than the other set that you may already have. I noticed a lot of you got them as well. So these are such a great deal, and you get 4 of them for such a low price. So I was excited. I hope you're excited too. But let's check in with me in the kitchen right now to talk about the other design find that's tortoiseshell that we've talked about before, but I wanted to give you a little update. I wanted to talk about this discovery. It was in another video, but I thought it was worth revisiting. At Target, they have a bath tray and soap dispensers in tortoiseshell, which is very high-end and in right now. So I bought these for the kitchen, thinking it's perfect to have the hand soap and the dish soap. I faced them towards you so that you could see how cute they look from the angle where I see it. But anyway, I have these on my countertop, and I've made a design mistake, but it was something that I did intentionally, and that was to put blue soap in this. It should be white or clear, and I put red in this, but this is my favorite soap, and this is my favorite dish soap, and I thought, well, wouldn't this have looked worse if it was in, you know, a clear container? But anyway, so it masks it quite a bit. But I love these. I'm very happy with the way that some of my neighbors are walking by. Hello. So I thought that these looked quite nice on here and very fashionable. If you think tortoise isn't quite your thing, then I understand, and they have other colors and things like that. But I thought this one is mirroring something that is very high-end at retailers like Saks, Neiman's, and goodness knows, Horchow has a set that's very expensive. So here we are looking like we spent a lot more than we did. But I wasn't necessarily trying to impress anyone with this. I just love a tortoiseshell. I always buy sunglasses that are tortoiseshell, and you know that I have my tortoiseshell glasses, which have gone up in price. So whatever, we'll talk about that another time. But these I think are perfect, and it captures the soap in here and wetness from your hands. I wanted to share an item that I'm very happy with, and it's kind of like an update because we did talk about this in another video. This is my pressure cooker by the Pioneer Woman, which you can purchase at Walmart. And I thought what was interesting about it is it does kind of have that organic modern look. It looks like warm modern minimalism. It looks like boho a little bit with the speckle look. It's just kind of looks natural. And this is a wood look on the handle, on the sides, on these accents, and it's around the front. So this is something that's been working out quite well for me. It cooks food very fast, as I think you would guess. There are recipes that come with it that are helpful. And I've made a few recipes in this so far. I haven't used it a ton, but I've made about 5 things. And do you know how when you make a food and you have company coming, you don't want to chance anything, so you go with one that you know? Well, what's happened twice with this is that I mentioned to someone in my family what I was making for dinner, and they came over. So it was a little stressful, but it's also funny because I've been nervous to use it since it's a pressure cooker, but there's no reason to be nervous at all. I was afraid that it would explode, as people are afraid of that, but it was excellent and everything's turned out quite well. So I recommend this, and I would say that if you are buying something as a gift for someone who does like to cook, or perhaps they aren't good at cooking, this makes it really easy. And it comes with a booklet. Let me just check to see if I have the booklet right here. Oh no, don't look in this drawer. It's a mess. Well, I have all of my beautiful appliance things, but I think I have that one on my desk because I was writing down a recipe out of it. Anyway, it comes with the instructions, and when you plug it in, let me do that. Hang on, I don't think this can reach. I'll be right back. When you plug this in, it comes to life, obviously, and you say start, and you pick whichever you're thinking of doing. It has a beef and lamb function, soup, oatmeal, stew. I've made stew and I've made poultry. And if you have a pressure cooker recipe that you're using and it's particularly made for the Instapot, you can just use Breeze settings on this. This is not sponsored, by the way, but you can use Breeze settings and it tells you how much it's going to cook chicken. So it's telling you that when you put, let's say 3 breasts of chicken in there is the normal for a pound, it will start cooking it. Will you stop that? Anyway, so that's that. The lid locks on. This is the center part. I cleaned it and put it in the cabinet, but that just goes in there. So you can move this elsewhere on your counter, put your items in it, and then pop it in there when you're ready. It has this function where you're going to seal it while it's cooking and vent when you're finished. And the recipes always tell you what point to vent. If they don't, the intention is to vent after it's finished when the alarm goes off. And then this is the little vent mechanism. But yeah, so it looks nice on the countertop, I think. I don't know if you agree. Let me just unplug it. So this comes off easily. It locks in when it's ready to cook. And it comes with all of the accessories. And I just think this is a great item. So it is tagged so that you can buy it through my link, since I did help introduce it to you. But I highly recommend this. And there is a slow cooker that matches this, and I want it. but I don't have it yet. But I'm going to tag that too, because having this on your countertop and that would be just so lovely. I think a lot of you make comments that you don't think that you should have a lot of small appliances on your countertop. And I know what you're saying. By the way, I put this lower so you can see it. I know what you're saying, but if you have a big island, it's okay. And if you're using something a lot, you want it on the countertop. I have a gift idea for you that is design forward, and I thought you might like this for someone that you're having trouble deciding on a gift for. And you may have seen this in my videos before, but I'm looking for the name on it. I love the hearth and hand candles in this brass in particular, and I like the canvas. And I actually have a backup for myself. This isn't a gift for someone. I just wanted to make sure I didn't run out of the scent. But I'm gonna open the new one for you and show it to you. So it's a 4-wick candle, and it's nicely presented in this container. And so this smells like a very expensive spa or boutique hotel. Like you know how lobbies are scented beautifully? Well, it's nice to have a signature scent for your home and for yourself, you know, a cologne or perfume. This is our signature scent in our home. I did buy the room spray as well, but that's not as nice of a gift as this. So one of these with a beautiful burgundy ribbon tied around the top, maybe, perhaps, or around the side, or if you're being even more generous, because I think this, let's see, it's $19.99. If you're being even more generous and you're giving someone a gift card, you can tuck the gift card in nice packaging on the top and then tie the ribbon. But this is also a wonderful hostess gift, or just like I said, a gift for someone maybe at work that you don't know so well, because I feel like this is universally beautiful and just smells so wonderful. So my house smells like this right now. And then this is my used candle. I don't know why it's important to show you that, but it still looks pretty. This is my fault. Anyway, so the mess in there. But I wanted to show you this too if you're buying them for yourself. When I'm finished, I'm going to use the containers as stackables for something. I don't know what that thing is, and I might even get more in the future if they keep making them. I really hope they keep making them. And then I would have a stackable to store, I don't know what. I don't think it'll be food items because that scent probably will stay in there, which is a good thing. But anyway, isn't that a cute idea? So I just wanted to share that, just a thought for you for the holidays as a gift. I have a question. Do you want a cookie?